What's up, guys? I'm here with the man himself, Rem. He's back after somewhat of a hiatus. He picked up Salamangreat again, top 4. How are you feeling right now?
So, a few days ago, my friend said, "Hey, would you like to join nationals?" And I said, like, "Fuck it, I'll come." And I went third on the net, so pretty exciting.
Okay, let's see what you played.
So I played the only thing I know how to play. I played salads, and my list is pretty generic. I played Fruit Buffalo, and there's nothing more to say about that. I played 3 Foxy, and I'm thinking about to cutting it to 2, because the missing part was the third Jaguar. But this card is also with an additional Salamangreat, a hit soul if you brick, so it's pretty flexible and it pops face-up spells and traps, which deals with back row hate like, I don't know, Despia, Lost or Sky Strikers. Then I played 3 Spinny, mandatory. You have to play it like I said, almost one card hit soul, 2 Jaguar and 1 Falco. So either I will cut the 3rd Foxy or the Falco for the Jaguar, because Jaguar is 1 card, best card in the deck, Salamangreat hit soul, which I made the entire day. So, but this card won me accidentally a few games of a Boguska detach, so it's hard to say. 1 Gazelle.
Yes.
Then I played 3 Parallax Seed, but 1 was a Salamangreat name, because you want to play only 2 Parallax Seed, because once you resolve 1, you summon the 2nd, and when you draw 50 cards of a hit soul, you don't want to draw the 3rd Exceed. So careful, and this is searchable. So if you have a normal summit combo with the Jaguar left, foul is the Boguska extension, which is broken. And for the hand traps, I played 3 Ash. I mean, the best hand trap in the meta currently, 3 Diddy Crow, which was good, not awful, but not the best, but it did what it needed to do. And the best hand traps was Whaler and Impermanence. There was a top 8 misplay from my opponent, where I impermed his Aluber, and he played in the same column after Resolution Super Poly, and that's how I stole top 4 spot in the net. Then for the spells, I played 3 Circle. I think there is no need to explain it, and of course 3 Signet Mining and 2 Pot of Desires.
Yes,
Consistency must be at max. Then
How many times did you bench Gazelle?
actually I don't know, because it's not important, because hit soul is the main core of the deck. Gazelle just extends into hit soul, so you know, the best card.
Of course.
I played Call by the Grave. This card destroyed so many decks in the late game, because they have all the names in graveyard already, so I just need to pick it, and it's insane. Field spell.
You need to play it.
You need to play it, so there's nothing more to say. And when I draw it, I discard it with Signet Mining, so I could extend to a hit soul. And the worst 2 cards in my deck, which I resolved each card 3 times, was Roar and Rage. And Rage was resolved 2 times in a single match, so I didn't solve it almost the entire day, because all I did entire day was hit soul.
Hits of the deck.
Hits of the deck. So for the extra deck, I played 3 Bailings, mandatory card.
Of course.
It's a Link 1. Wolf. So in the new meta, this is the most underwhelming card in the entire extra deck.
Okay.
So most of the time I would go like with the average hand. Wolf, Jack to Linguribo, and guess what? Hit soul. So this card was like, ish, horse. Then I played the card that ends it all, the card that summons the card that ends it all, the card can attack twice, the card that makes hit soul and the best card in the extra deck. And I was playing Phoenix. Phoenix was the flag spot, but going forward, Phoenix will be cut for the 2nd mage, because 1 mage goes to hit soul, and after your hand is good, you go with the 2nd mage to the access code. So page Splash Mage, best card.
Okay.
Then I played 1 Linguribo.
Okay.
He was the dark type with the fire type that goes to hit soul, and he negated 1 imperm, so I would say okay card. Then I played Parallel Exceed and Foul to play Baguska. This card stopped Despias, Sword Soul, Spunk, whatever, you know, best card in the deck. You just
He didn't
summon it-
stop. He didn't stop Hitzel.
Yes, he didn't. Oh, that's his fault. So, my perfect board. Okay, the best card in my extra deck was one Hitzel.
MVP.
This card drew me, calculating it in the back, at least 40 cards. So there was a game I went from 8,000 to 2,000 to 1,600, where I paid the last 1,000 to draw the 7th card, banishing it, summoning Jammer, and extending full combo into Transcode Jammer, Access Code, bam bam bam. So this card is, you brick, you summon, you draw hand traps, your opponent can do nothing, another 2 cards, you have full combo. So basically what you want to do is Access Code, not sweet, Hitzel and Baguska. He cannot do nothing, you regenerate your hand. What you gonna do? I mean, yes, you cannot play the traps, but he's on Salamangreat, but these cards are bad, so play Hitzel.
Will you cut traps?
No, because I don't imagine playing without them, but conceptually or logically it would be smart to cut or Roar or Rage moving forward, because Hitzel draws you everything.
Yeah.
Best card. So for the side deck, 3 Nibiru.
Okay.
I Nibiru'd each time. I Nibiru'd the Salamangreat pure match 3 times single match. He was really frustrated in the end. I Nibiru'd Sword Soul, Punks. No, this PS I didn't. So yeah, he did what he did. It was a mediocre card, but it is a power card where you don't have to think, because I didn't play for a year, so I played hand traps that you don't have to think about when you play them. So as well I played the Droll. I played them against Punk with no, the other ones. Tyrion Punk. This was a blowout to them, and I just had to finish them off with Hitzel to Access Code because I bricked but broken. Then I played. I am really afraid of the Mind Players. So I played 2 Sky Strikers, and one was a blowout with the Duster and a Hitzel, and the second one was harsh. It went to the last point in the time, but I lost. The only loss in the Swiss was Sky Striker. Then 3-dimensional barrier. So one time there was a Swirl Soul player, and I was like, summon Hitzel, draw 1, set dimensional barrier. I negated his turn. My turn, effect Sweet Soul, draw the 2nd dimensional barrier, set it, and then I Access Code game him.
Nice.
So, pretty nice. Sweet Soul is a good card. And 2 anti-spell. People were really afraid of this card, but they didn't know I had 2 at all times because I played Hitzel. So you can play every card at 2 because Hitzel will draw everything. So for the recap, guys, don't be afraid if you brick. There is Hitzel to fix every hand, but don't play 2 because that's just dumb. Okay. Because Shark Cannon can steal him, and then they will pay 1,000 to draw bajillion cards.
Okay. So thank you, Rim. I hope you're back for good now, and we'll see you in the next one.